One of the hard parts about being a dividend focused YouTuber is trying to appeal to the many different kinds of dividend investors out there. Well, in an attempt to do just that, welcome back to the Power 5 Stocks of the Week. Here, I will be presenting you all with the leaders each week in the following categories: dividend yield, dividend streak, dividend growth rates, 10-year returns, and percentage off of their 52-week high. From this point on, all the stocks I mentioned in this series will be outperforming the market over the past 10 years and will have a dividend streak of at least 5 years. If this has your interest, let's jump right into this week's list. The first category is dividend yield, and the winner this week is AbbVie, stock ticker ABBV. AbbVie is a quarterly payer in the healthcare sector, paying $5.92 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 3.66%. AbbVie has been growing and paying their dividend over the last 50 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 9.63%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 17.26%, and a payout ratio of 41.78%. AbbVie has an ex-dividend date of January 12th and a payout date of February 15th. And a single $10,000 investment in AbbVie 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have turned into $69,323.91, which is a 21.37% year-over-year return rate, compared to the S&P 500 that turned into $31,551.32, which is a market-beating difference of $37,772.59 in just the last 10 years. This week's winner for dividend streak is Hormel Foods, stock ticker HRL. Hormel is a quarterly payer in the consumer staples sector, paying $1.10 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 2.41%. Hormel Foods has been growing and paying their dividend over the last 56 years, and they have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 7.38%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 8.87%, and a payout ratio of 56.83%. Hormel Foods has an ex-dividend date of January 13th and a payout date of February 15th. And that $10,000 investment in Hormel Foods 10 years ago, while only reinvesting dividends since then, would have turned into $35,271.93, which is a 13.43% year-over-year return rate, compared to the S&P 500 turning into $32,368.35, which is a market-beating difference of $2,903.58 over just the last 10 years. This week's winner for the best dividend growth rates is Johnson Outdoors, stock ticker JOUT. JOUT is a quarterly payer in the consumer discretionary sector, paying $1.24 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 1.88%. Johnson Outdoors has been growing and paying their dividend over the last 8 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 27.05%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 26.74%, and a payout ratio of 26.96%. JOUT has an ex-dividend date of January 11th and a payout date of January 26th, and a $10,000 investment in JOUT 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have turned into $36,600.30, which is a 13.85% year-over-year return rate, again compared to the S&P 500 turning into $32,368.35, which is a difference of $4,231.95 over just the last 10 years. And before we get to the stock with the best 10-year return and the biggest current discount, please remember to hit the like button if you guys are enjoying the video, subscribe and ring the bell to stay up with all the dividend-related content, and comment down below and let me know which of these stocks is your favorite and why. But now, let's get back to the list. This week's stock with the best 10-year returns is Intuit, stock ticker INTU. Intuit is a quarterly payer in the technology sector, paying $3.12 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 0.8%. Intuit has been growing and paying their dividend over the last 10 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 13.28%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 14.87%, and a payout ratio of 22.78%. A little side note, Intuit is actually 39.71% off of their 52-week high, but I wanted to present a different stock for that category, but I just wanted to also let you guys know that information. Intuit has an ex-dividend date of January 9th and a payout date of January 18th, and a $10,000 investment in INTU 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have turned into $71,660.64, which is a 21.76% year-over-year return rate. Again, that's compared to the S&P 500 that turned into $32,368.35, which is a market-crushing return of $39,292.29 over just the last 10 years. And the stock this week at the biggest current discount is WD-40 Company, stock ticker WDFC. WDFC is a quarterly payer in the material sector, paying $3.32 per share per year with a forward dividend yield of 2.06%. WDFC has been growing and paying their dividend over the last 13 years. They have a 3-year dividend growth rate of 8.54%, a 5-year dividend growth rate of 9.74%, and a payout ratio of 63.4%. At the time of recording, WDFC is actually 36.86% off of their 52-week high. WD-40 has an ex-dividend date of January 12th and a payout date of January 31st. And a $10,000 investment in WDFC 10 years ago while only reinvesting dividends since then would have turned into $40,190.34, which is a 14.92% year-over-year return rate. And that's compared once again to the S&P 500 that turned into $32,368.35, which is a difference of $7,821.99 over just the last 10 years. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, all the stocks I mentioned have not only beat the market over the past 10 years, but they all have a dividend streak of at least 8 years. I'm very curious to know what you guys think of this new format, and if there's any metrics you guys would rather have, or criteria you would like me to apply to the future videos, please leave those suggestions in the comments down below. And if you guys happen to miss my 2022 dividend recap to find out how much I made in 2022, make sure you guys check out this video. But until next time, see ya.